What's going on, YouTube? JT Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic reviews. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Teen Titans Academy, issue number 14. This one's written by Tim Sheridan, and it's the penultimate issue of this particular series. That's right, we only have one more issue left of Teen Titans Academy, and we have so many unresolved plot points, which I know are just not going to get resolved, and they keep adding more stuff into it, and I'm just like, what's even the point anymore? I'm just going to be like, okay, let's just quickly rush to the end of this thing, and then just move on at this point. So that's kind of where I'm that's just where I'm at anymore. So anyways, opening of the issue, we have some graduating students, and the only graduating students are 3 people from the previous Teen Titans team. Yes, Damian's previous team. The only ones not pictured here are Damian, of course, because he's off in a much better book. Crush, who I think did that Crush and Lobo book, which I never read. And then Jin, who I think the last time I saw her was in, like, was it Dark Knight's Death Metal in, like, one issue or something like that. And that was pretty much it. Other than that, like, that's it. Like, just these 3. This entire school. And it's just the people who were already, like, Teen Titans, but they needed to graduate again, I guess, from Teen Titans Academy. It looks like they're rebuilding stuff, too. So, yeah, Crush isn't there. They do mention it. Although the previous issue, Wally West, the Flash, not Wallace West, mentioned how apparently, like, Red Arrow and Wallace were fighting, but that's not even referenced at all in this thing. So I'm not sure why they even threw that line in there. So there's that going on there. We have Cyborg, or not really Cyborg, like this other Cyborg character, like Cybra, I believe there's their name, like Gorilla Greg, and they talked about fixing Beast Boy and Cyborg in a way that's just such a disservice to both their characters. Remember when Cyborg at like the start of the New 52 was like one of the founding members of the Justice League, and now he's just relegated to like a fusion with Beast Boy? Like, man, they just like dropped the ball on this character. Then you have Stitch in that trying to find, what was it, Nevermore or Dane or whatever his name is, and then Billy Batson, like, apparently they're in trouble. Then you have El Chupacabra, who's there, and then I guess his uncle shows up. Why we're adding this in when we haven't resolved the Red X stuff is beyond me. Like, maybe they thought they were going to get more issues, but I don't know. And then look at this ridiculous thing. Let's fuse Beast Boy and Cyborg together and just create Cybeast. Like, it just feels like such a disservice to both these characters. Maybe they'll have it resolved by the next issue, but I don't exactly know. Then Stitch and a bunch of them just kind of end up on Apocalypse looking for Billy Batson. El Chupacabra and his uncle are there. It's kind of some weirdness with like Beast Boy fused with Cyborg together, and like Raven's like, I'm in love with you, and yada yada yada. Maybe in this way that means we don't have to get any more of this awful couple. This art style also does not do Raven any favors. Like, Raven's supposed to be one of the most beautiful women in DC Comics, and then they just kind of just draw her like this, unfortunately. So like I said, they get into some tussles on Apocalypse. The 3 members of Damian's previous team, Wallace, Emiko, and Roundhouse, all kind of show up, and they get the job of being on like watch duty now that they've officially graduated from Teen Titans Academy. It's just kind of unfortunate, like, that they haven't really done much with these characters at all in this book, especially considering they're in the previous run. Man, I can't believe I'm actually giving compliments to the previous run. Like, the previous run made me more angry, but at least it was an easier story to kind of follow. But like this one, it's just like there's just too many characters, too many plot threads going on all at the same time. And I'm at the point now where I'm like, I don't really remember like anything anymore, because it's just so much. And then like, even if I like reread everything, I'm still going to forget it, because like we haven't spent enough time with all these characters. It's just, there's just no real estate for like everyone. There's just not enough real estate for everyone in this particular story. So like I said, then at the end of the issue, like, I guess that's Billy Batson or Young Black Adam. I don't exactly know. And Nevermore, and they're here, and like we had something going on with Chupacabra and his uncle, I guess, for whatever reason. Why we need this in here is beyond me. Why couldn't we resolve the Red X stuff? But we're just not going to. That's just the way it's going to be. So yeah, I guess the good news is we only have 1 issue left of this series. Then we have Dark Crisis coming up. So maybe some of these characters will play a factor in that book. I don't exactly know. I don't think Cyborg was in the Death of the Justice League issue, so I think he's okay. But then again, he's fused with Beast Boy now. So, like, here's my question, though. How can, like, all of DC history be canon if, like, some of it contradicts things? Like, I'm trying to figure out, like, okay, we had Dark Knight's death metal, right? And like at the start of the New 52-3, where Cyborg was on the Justice League, I know they're trying to like bring back like his past history and all that. So like, are we just reverting to past history? But then some stuff in the New 52 happened. I don't exactly know. Why is he on the Teen Titans when he was on the Justice League? Why is he just being relegated to a fusion with Beast Boy? It's beyond me. I wish some of these characters would escape this book. Put Wallace back in the Flash book. Get rid of Roundhouse altogether. Maybe make a new Titans book with just some of the older Titans characters would be cool, and just kind of ignore the Teen Titans Academy characters. And since Joshua Williamson seems to be writing pretty much all the Green Arrow family-related characters, why can't Emiko show up in Shadow War? I think it would be kind of cool. But she's just not going to. She's just kind of stuck in this book. And then, like I said, the stuff with Red X, not even really resolved. I don't care about, like, this kid's uncle. Why we're on Apocalypse, I don't know. Why is this happening? I don't know. Why there's so many plots in this, I don't know. I just don't know. Artwork, like I said, nothing too spectacular. Like I said, I think the artwork does Raven a bit of a disservice in this particular style. Like, it's not horrible by any stretch of the imagination. There's some decent panels here and there, but I just don't quite love it, and nor do I really love this book in general. But the good news is we only got one issue left of this thing, and then I can finally have my long rest and watch the sunrise on a grateful universe, to quote the great Thanos. That's just kind of where I'm going to end up being by the time this thing. Like I said, I can't even really get angry at this book anymore because I've just stopped caring. That's just what happened. Like, I wish I could care. I really do, but like, I'm just at this point, I'm like, oh, let's just get this thing over with at this point. I mean, at least with the other book, and God, I even give compliments to the other book, even though it wasn't good. At least when I was covering that, I at least had more passion for it. But now at this point, I just don't, because it's just like I just feel nothing anymore. That's just kind of where it's at anymore. So yeah, all right, well, that's all I got to say about this thing. If you read it or have any thoughts on it, tell me them in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit that bell for notifications. I also posted a video today of Batman versus Robin, so that was a fun thing to get back into doing. Hopefully that thing does well view-wise. It put a lot of time into it. But anyways, if you have thoughts on this thing, let me know in the comment section down below. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.